Hello everyone, I just wanted to make a quick video on a topic that is actually kind of important, but not many people talk about because it's kind of a small thing, but as you know, small things make the big differences. So the small thing that I want to talk about is using your dead time. So basically, when you have time that you don't have anything to do in. So for example, you're waiting for your bus, or you're waiting for somebody to pick you up, you're waiting for something. You're waiting outside of the doctor's cabinet, or you're waiting for the class to start, anything like this. All of these time gaps that you have, you can fill them up with doing productive things, because what most people are going to do in these gaps is they're going to go and scroll on Instagram, they're going to look at some stupid stuff, and they're going to waste their time basically. So what you can do instead is you can do something productive with the time. You can either learn something or do something. So for example, if you want to learn something, you can, I guess you could go on Instagram, it's not the best thing, but if you really want to go on Instagram, you can follow some pages which are actually kind of motivational and they're going to maybe teach you something. But a better thing to do is to go on Twitter and actually follow some accounts that are about self-improvement, about things that you're interested in, maybe something like politics or I don't know, boxing, whatever you're interested in. Follow accounts like this and you're going to see new things and you're going to maybe learn new things, and this is going to help you learn a little bit more. But the other thing that you can do in the dead time is actually do things. So for example, you can put out some tweets of your own, because when you tweet, maybe you're going to get some engagement, and after you get some engagement, you're going to get some followers, and after you get some followers, you can start making some money in multiple different ways. And if you just tweet during the dead times of your day, you're going to make like 5 random tweets per day, and this is enough for you to start growing on Twitter. Or at least that's what people say, like 3 to 5 or whatever should be enough for you to start growing on Twitter. So whenever you have these dead times, these gaps in time, use them to do something like that. Use them to do something which is going to give you at least some kind of progress, at least give you some kind of an advantage. You can do anything else which can also help you, like you can plan out your workout routine for later, you can plan out what you're going to eat, you can plan out something about the day, like when exactly you're going to do something. You can plan out I don't know, if you're recording YouTube videos, you can plan out the script. If you do anything, you can just plan something about what you're about to do, about boxing, about going to the gym, about absolutely anything that you can think about, even about reading books. What book am I going to read? How many pages am I going to read? When am I going to read it? What food am I going to eat? Am I going to eat this or that? Or how much time is it going to take me to cook it? Can I cook it in a better way? You can also look at some recipes maybe on the internet, like for healthy food, whatever you have available. And what this is going to do is, when you do it in the dead time, the 5 minutes in which you wait for your bus, you look up what you can make for food. Then when you get back home, you don't need to look at that, because looking at it for 5 minutes at the bus stop is going to be way more effective than you going back home, and then you're going to be looking at it half an hour and you're going to be wondering, should I choose this, should I choose that? And you're going to end up wasting the 5 minutes that you had on the bus stop, and now wasting 30 more minutes in order to figure out a simple decision that doesn't really make that much of a difference. And also for tweets, it's going to be like this, because when you have very little time, like the dead time, the gaps of time, you don't really have time to overthink. If you have the whole day and you need to make one tweet, you're going to be overthinking. Should I make this one? Should I make that one? How can I make it better? Just tweet out something, just put out 5 tweets per day, and it's going to be better than not doing anything and then overthinking. And it's like that with pretty much everything. When you have less time to do it, you're less likely to overthink, and you're more likely to just make a quick decision. Because think of it like this as well. If you have 3 decisions between which you are like really thinking, should I do this, should I do that, and you can decide, just decide one of them. Because what most likely is the case is that all 3 are good or all 3 are bad. If all 3 are good, then it doesn't really matter which one you pick. It's going to be a good outcome anyway. If all 3 are bad, well, it's going to be a bad outcome anyway. And if there are 2 which are better, you're instantly going to notice, oh, these 2 are better than that one, so of course I'm going to pick between these 2. So if you're really thinking, if you're really wondering which one should I choose, they're most likely all good things that you can do, and you should just choose one quickly to avoid wasting time. And when you do it in the dead time, it's going to make it quicker because you have this small time frame in which you can't overthink. You're going to be just like taking decisions quickly, and you're not going to be wasting any time. So use your dead gaps to make quick decisions, to plan out quick things. You don't have to plan out everything perfectly. You can just plan out in general what you want to do, and you can basically do something small that is productive, and it can really help you with not wasting time later on. So I hope this video helped you. If it did, you can leave a like and you can subscribe to my channel to not miss out on any upcoming content. Thank you for watching.